I'm going to demonstrate the horizontal stroke on the fourth quad buckle. I'm going to start with the interproximal surfaces. So I want to get a good Gracie. 13-14 is an appropriate one for the distal surfaces. So when I'm selecting the correct working end for horizontal stroke, I first have to find the correct working end for the vertical stroke. So 13-14 is a distal instrument. This would be the correct working end for the distal surface of this 6. The terminal shank is parallel to the long axis of the tooth. To do the horizontal stroke, because my toe is now going to go in the downward position, I have to switch ends. This will guarantee now that the blade is against the tooth surface instead of against the gingiva. So once I get the blade in the toe down position or in towards the sulcus, I'm going to insert it into that interproximal space, get into that depression, and do short activating horizontal strokes. Nice and controlled, nice and tight. And then come out. To do the mesial surface, I'm going to either pick an 11-12 or 15-16. I'm going to first locate the correct working end. So if I'm looking at the 7, long axis of the tooth is parallel to the terminal shank. This would be the correct working end for my mesial surfaces for the vertical stroke. To do the horizontal stroke, I'm now going to flip the ends and I'm going to point with my toe in towards the sulcus. I'm going to insert into that pocket, get adapted into that depression, and I'm going to do short biting strokes right into that depression, horizontal and across. You're going to notice that your fulcrum isn't up high like it would be in a normal vertical stroke. Your hand is going to lie flatter in order to get that toe in that downward position. Like that. To come across the facial surface in a horizontal stroke, I use the same working end as I would for my oblique stroke. So this would be the correct working end of a 15-16 to come across and do an oblique stroke. To do the horizontal stroke, I drop my hand down, so I lay my fulcrum flat so I can get my toe down. And now I'm going to do a horizontal stroke with just some wrist activation coming across the facial like this into that little tiny depression right before I hit that furcation. And then coming out.